All right, guys, we got a brand new listing. This home is unbelievable. This is one of the most desirable zip codes. This is 89138. This is the Silverado Ranch area. The reason why this is so desirable is because we are less than 3 minutes to Silverado Ranch. Then if we actually head south, less than 10 minutes, you're gonna have your Costco's, you have a hospital too as well. You also have a casino. Now, if you head west here, within 3 minutes, you're gonna hit Las Vegas Boulevard and also the 15. But what's nice about this is the location is wedged between the 15 and the 215. So from here to the Las Vegas Strip and Harry Reid International, less than 15 minutes. But what I like about this neighborhood is, number one, it's gated. You have less than 100 homes. But most importantly, the average lot size here is about of 1/4 of an acre to 1/2 an acre. We have 4-car garage total. We've got 3 different balconies. You also have RV parking. So talk about a corner lot. I mean, this is the best lot in this neighborhood. So I'm gonna take you guys inside. But before we do that, there's a couple things I do wanna point out. We do have some security systems all throughout the house. This thing has the bells and whistles. As you can see, landscaping, nice and mature. Love the front entryway and the French doors. Now, this home, like I said, was actually built in 2001, but it has been completely modernized, fully renovated from top to bottom. So let's go inside. What I like about this is it is completely open. So right off to my left, we have a den. And what's nice about this den, you have access to the 2-car garage. But also, what I like about this 2-car garage, you have a lot of light that's coming in, and you have the epoxy. You also have the full workbench too as well. And this home was built in 2001. Now, during 2001, they only had the hot water heater, but this has been exchanged to the tankless water heater. We also have the central vac too as well. But let's go back inside. So in this section of the area right here, this is kind of like your waiting room. You do have a fireplace. This is a 40-inch fireplace. This does spit out a BTU. You can actually change the colors of the lighting too as well. Let's talk about the floorings real quick. The flooring, this is the 24 by 48 marble-like porcelain tile. And this is actually throughout. We do have some LVP too as well. Coming down on this side right here, this is actually your formal dining area. One thing I do want to point out, there's gonna be some furniture in the home, and that's also negotiable. So if you guys are interested, you can purchase the home with the furniture. But as we go down to the center of the home, right above us, we have about a 30-foot ceiling, beautiful chandelier. Then we have this spiral staircase that wraps all the way around. On this side of the house, we have 2 bedrooms downstairs. We also have a total of 4 bedrooms upstairs as well, and also a loft, but we're gonna get into that in a minute. Off to my left, we have the kitchen and the main living area. So let's start off on this side here. These 2 doors right here, is this a closet right here. This is your guest bathroom. So they did a lot of upgrades. So the transition here was actually marble, then they went into the 18 by 18. We have an 18-inch toilet, and this, we have 2 different buttons here. Number 1 for low flush and high flush as well. Like I said, everything has been completely upgraded, also with the vanity. All the baseboards about 5.5-inch straight edge. We have orange peel texture with the bull nose. So coming into this is bedroom number 1. As you can see how large these bedrooms are, they're about 14 by 12, okay? The padding on here is an 8-pound pad, so it's nice and soft. Now, all the closets will have custom closets as well. So you have your pull-outs, and then you can hang your shirts. So let's go this way here. Casings are 2.5 inches on the casings. Coming down this way, we have another bedroom. Again, this is gonna be about 14 by 12. This bedroom actually faces out to the backyard. We do have the pre-wire for the ceiling fan. Also, there's one thing I do wanna mention throughout the house. You're gonna see a bunch of speakers, okay? And the speakers are controlled by Crestron, and we're gonna go over that shortly. So coming in here, as I walk in, the lights automatically turn on. We have nice dovetails, soft closing cabinets, full overlays, okay? White shaker cabinets, quartz countertops, and we have all black finishings, all Moen. And the tub shower combo fully cladded all the way up to the top with a beautiful soap box. Now we can go upstairs, but we're gonna save that for last. Now let's head into the kitchen area. Now what I like about this kitchen area, we have this nice, huge island. The island here is about 4.5 by 9 feet here. These are all brand new cabinets, white checker cabinets, again with dovetails, soft closing cabinets, refrigerator, washer, dryer, everything is all included. These are all LG products. Over here we have the pantry. As you can see, these are all custom shelving as well. Here we have the LG 36 cook countertop. We got the Subway tile porcelain here. Then we have this nice hood. Now one thing I do want to mention with all the lighting, okay, all the lighting has been replaced, okay? These are all LED flush mount lighting. Now, if we come down here, this is gonna kind of be like your prep station. You have additional cabinets, 42 upper cabinets. Then we have our laundry room on the first floor. So coming into the laundry room, the flooring here is a 12 by 24 on the porcelain tile. We have the front load, again, LG, 42 upper cabinets here. Now you're probably wondering what this is, okay? This is actually a laundry chute from the primary, believe it or not. So you just store your laundry right down here. So you can customize your hamper right here, goes right here. You just open it up, pick it up. Cool, right? Now come along down this way. This is the other 2-car garage. So now we have a total of 4 cars. So a couple things. We do have the soft water purification system. This is an upgrade. Also, we went from a tank water heater to a tankless water heater. But not only that, there's actually a service door outside. So if you want to do your landscaping, you go straight out to the back. And again, we have our RV parking here. Here for all you EV lovers, you can plug in your car. However, this is actually a 240 plug. So if you have a different type of car that requires a different type of plug, you just unplug this and just add your plug into it. But not only that, what's great about this is what we have here. This is actually connected to your solar panel. So what's great about this property, believe it or not, the solar panels are 100% paid off. So what that means to you is you just got to pay that service fee to connect with NV Energy. All right, let's go inside the house and let's take a look at some more stuff. All right, we're gonna head back into the kitchen. One thing I do want to point out is that we have access to the dining area as well. Here we have a station right here. This is what I just want to show you right here. So the house is actually equipped with Crestron. If you guys don't know what Crestron is, it allows you to connect throughout the house, your alarm system, your front door, your garage door opener, your video cameras, your surround sounds. If you have movies, everything is all done right here through an iPad. And what's great about the surround sounds, it's you can control each room with different type of music. So let's just say if you're having a party, the kids are upstairs, right? Kids want to listen to their own music. Everything is all controlled through here. The adults, they probably want to hang out and party down here. They may want to listen to a different type of music. All right, now coming into the main living area, this is what I like about this. We have these large windows that bring in a lot of light. Now, the way that this home is positioned facing south. So a lot of your sun exposures are going to be on this side of the house, and this is where you're going to be bringing in a lot of light. And that's the reason why it looks like this today. So, as you can see, we have the 40-inch fireplace. Now, we have a total of about 3 fireplaces. We also have one in the primary. As you can see, this is cladded all the way up to the top, finished with these nice clean schluters, okay? But to get upstairs, there's actually a couple access points that I do want to point out, and I think this is important because as we walked in, we only seen one spiral staircase. We also have another staircase that leads up into the loft area, upstairs into the 2 bedrooms as well on this side. But what's really cool about this is if we come down here, and I want to point this out for just a second because when we go upstairs, I think this is going to be very important. I think this is a very cool feature here. So right up here, we have a staircase that leads up to the primary bedroom, which is cool. Now we're going to head back up this way. We're going to go up this staircase here. We're going to go upstairs and we're going to head out to the back. So the flooring here, these are all LVP. I believe on these ones are an 8 mil, which means it's a thicker quality LVP. and the finishings are nice. They did a really good job here. So one thing I also want to point out is right above here, because this home's nearly 6,100 square feet, the Wi-Fi signal is not going to pick up. But this is what we call the boosters. So this allows you to capture your signal. So here, this is your loft area. We do have the pre-wire for the surround sounds. As you can see, we have the equipment right here for a movie theater. Now, this is not included in the sale of this home. However, if you would like to purchase this, this is also for sale, but it would be separate. It would be actually a bill of sale. Now we're gonna head down this way here. Right off to the left, we have the main closet, okay? This is the brains of the system for the Krulsawat system. Now this rack alone is about $35,000, okay? What's nice about it is you buy the home, we'll probably throw this in. Now on this side here, we have a full bathroom. These are 48 by 48 porcelain tile, 3/8 on the grout lines. Now this is floated, so it's completely straight. That's what's nice about this. Again, we have the white shaker cabinets, quartz countertops. We have the black fixtures here, and then we have our toilet, 18 inches, and high and low flush, which is really nice, saves you a lot of water. And then we have our tub shower combo with the soap box. Now also this leads into a second bathroom with a sink, but I'm gonna show you that in just a second, so that way you can see how the orientation is. But we're gonna come down this way. We have bedrooms 1, 2, and 3. So this bedroom right here, this is about 12 by 14, but this is what I wanted to show you right here. So this bedroom kind of acts like its own suite, because if you shut this off right here, number one, you have your own sink, but then you have your own walk-in closet, but you open this and then this will be your full bathroom. But what I like about this is for this bedroom, you can keep all your stuff right here. And if you're a messy person, that's completely fine. But your guests will never see this because the door is actually closed, okay? Now what I like about this bedroom here is gonna be a little bit larger. But the nice thing about this is that we have a balcony that takes us right out. Now the soft point is less than 3 minutes, and this is where you're gonna have access to the 15, okay? Now if you guys end up moving into this home, okay, we're probably gonna cross path a lot because I live on this side of town, but that's where I go bowling. All right, let's go back inside here. All right, we're gonna walk down this hallway here. Now we're gonna come into this bedroom. Again, this bedroom is 12 by 14, pretty decent size. But the most important thing that I really want to show you is the primary. But take a look at this. We have another loft area, which is really nice. Then we have our Romeo and Juliet balcony that takes us out to the front. Okay, so let's get into the primary. Now, this is the most unique, the best primary I've ever seen. So as we come in, okay, through these French doors, we've got 2 different directions here. So let's come into this area here. As you can see, what they did was they built out a full office here. Now, if you don't like it, you can rip it out. You can design it any way that you choose to. But this is what's most impressive about this. As we head back down this way, this is gonna be your main living area in your primary. I mean, take a look how large this is. This is about 18 by 24. Again, we have that 40-inch fireplace, fully cladded. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, there are 3 different zones when it comes to the blinds. Everything is all done electronic. I just hit it, it just automatically rolls up, okay? But here, this is the part that I wanted to show you. Right off the kitchen, what's great about this is you have your own access to the primary. So what that means to you is you don't have to walk all the way around to come upstairs. Now coming into the bathroom, 24 by 24 porcelain tile, 3/8 on the grouts line. Now I always talk about this. I don't know why every primary bathroom does not have a his and her toilet. In this one, this has it. And this is a Moen product. What I like about this, as soon as you walk in, the toilet cover automatically opens up. Here we have standing tub, overlooks the windows here. And if you take a look at all the windows, okay, typically homes in this time period, eventually what happens is the gasket, okay, ends up popping up. On this one, completely perfect. All the windows, great condition. They took really good care of this home. So a couple things that I do like about this is that, again, we have a hers and his, then we have this nice shower with the beautiful cladding, the marble-like 24 by 48-inch rainfall shower as well. Again, we also have some speakers. Here, we have his toilet, but this is the crazy part. So now we're coming into the closet area. So we have thermophones, full overlays, nice hand pulls as well. As you can see, this is fully finished to detail. Here is your closet. Look how large this closet is. A couple things I do like as well, we have windows that bring in a lot of light. But as you can see how deep and like how wide this is. But wait, there's actually more. Come down here. Look at this. This is like literally another room that has a balcony that overlooks the front of the house. So you have her library, you have his library. Or typically what you can do is if you want a gym, you can have a gym here too as well. I think that's pretty cool because you have the bathroom here. So I'm making my way down the staircase from the primary. Here we got this little kitchen nook area. This is probably where you need to be spending most of your time, okay? But we're gonna head out to the back here. All right, so as you can see how large this lot is. So the lot is roughly about 21,000 square feet. We're nearly hitting almost a half an acre on this. One thing I do want to point out, as you can see, there's a lot of matured trees. Now, the pool. You do not get a pool this size anymore. The requirement's 600 square feet of surface space. What I like about the pool is that we have a nice spa jacuzzi area. It overflows into kind of like a seating area for the kids. You can put an umbrella down the center. You also have a table where you can relax. Now, I'm not too sure how deep the pool is, but I don't want to find out. Another thing I do want to point out is if you take a look at the perimeter of the wall, okay, the perimeter of the wall has been stuccoed. It's just not regular blocks. Also, the cooling deck has been resurfaced, repainted. Now on this side right here, you do have some synthetic grass. Now what I like about this synthetic grass is that if you have pets, this is actually perfect for your pets. There's some synthetic grass, right? You don't have that high quality, but this one is, so it's really pet friendly. And there's different temperatures to the synthetic grass, and this is a quality synthetic grass. Now we do have landscaping lighting throughout, so at night it just looks unbelievable. But I want to take you guys over here because I want to show you the RV area. So they laid the concrete so you could put a 30-foot RV, no problem. But most importantly, let's take a look at this. Why am I pointing this out? Because if you end up buying a home in 2001, you probably have an R22 system, which is going to be obsolete if something went wrong, right? You're going to have to replace the whole unit. It's going to cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, the brand here, Trane, when it comes to air conditioning units, this is like the Ferraris of air conditioning units. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is more than they need to supply the whole house. Not only that, they also did the upgrades for the furnace as well. So it's just not only the condenser. The pool, this is a heated pool with a pen air. Everything is also programmable to your phone too as well. So if you want to turn on the lights to your pool, you have that option, okay? This is a complete smart home. All right guys, that is pretty much it for this video home tour. Now keep this in mind. If you're wondering what the price is, you're not gonna believe the price. The asking price is $1,400,000. Yes, that's right. For a home like this, it is 100% worth the price. Now, as soon as I put this property in the market, it's going to sell very quickly. So if you want to be the first to tour this property, let me know and we'll schedule an appointment. So the advantage to you is that if you call me right away, you don't have to compete against anybody else. Now also, if you are thinking about selling your home, or if you're having a home that just needs renovation, give us a call. We may be interested in buying it. If we can't buy it, we'll actually help you sell your home. Also, don't forget to visit simplyvegashomes.com. So if you're just getting started in the home buying process, it's a great website to visit. Also, let me know in the comments below, do you think this property is worth 1.4 million? Other than that, until next time.